Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you two spreads I did in my fall journal. And for that I want to give a huge spoiler alert for The Haunting of Bly Manor. I am going to journal about what happens in the last episode, so if you have not seen that episode yet, please add this video to your watch later list. If you are not planning on watching this show, please reconsider. It's very, very good. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say. We're going to start off with a page about the Addams family. So I have not showed this journal before, but it's basically just a thin insert for the months of October and November. So in this journal, I made a watch list for scary movies, shows, or just fall movies like Harry Potter. And I'm going to journal about the movies and shows I've seen, and I was super excited to start on the Bly Manor pages because that show is amazing. But we're going to start with the movie I watched, The Addams Family. It was my first time seeing it, so I didn't have any nostalgia with it, and my boyfriend couldn't see through it, so I finished it on my own. But I thought it was funny. I thought Wednesday is just iconic, so I made a page about her. I wrote down a quote of her at the end of the first movie. She says, "This is my costume. I'm a homicidal maniac. They look just like everybody else." I just love her. She is so like dark without emotion. It's just, I knew about her without knowing much about this movie because of course she is just an icon, and I'm glad I finally saw this movie. I think it's so much fun to watch Halloween themed movies every year. So if you have any suggestions on what I should watch, please let me know in the comments. I might have a very different taste when it comes to Halloween movies than other people because I am European and Halloween was never a thing. So every Halloween thing I've ever done was out of my own head. You know, I did trick or treating, and everyone at the door was like, "What does that even mean?" So I didn't grow up with scary movies, with Halloween movies or anything, because that was not a thing. That's something that I learned through American high school shows. That's how I learned what Halloween was, and I was obsessed with it, and I went trick-or-treating quite a lot, and now I'm just hyping everyone up to just celebrate Halloween because it's great. When you see this video, Halloween is already over, so I'd love to hear what you did this year if you dressed up. Moving on to the spread about The Haunting of Bly Manor. So last year, The Haunting of Hill House came out, and I really liked it. And I was very excited for the next season. It's kind of like a different show. It's not on the same thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's different shows basically. But The Haunting of Bly Manor is so much better. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but it's just so good. And yes, it's scary, but it's amazing. I cried. The last episode was so emotional. Oh my goodness. So I made some sort of title page. I wrote The Haunting of Bly Manor. I stuck down a picture of the house, and then left to it I have a picture of Flora and Miss Jessel, because I wanted to have Flora in the spread as well because I think she's a big part of it all. When I flip that page, there is a lot of my heart. I did not see it coming. I mean, I did see that she wasn't straight, so I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming in this show. And I love that. I love to be surprised by such a amazing couple. It was, wow. So for both of them, I wrote something down that they said that I thought was really inspiring. So for Jamie, I had a hard time finding a quote for her because she has said so many beautiful things, but it was all a bit too long, and I don't know, I didn't know One day at a time is what we've got. It's what everybody's got when you get down to it. And I just loved how they handled each other with so much care and love, and they were just so, like, it's hard to find a queer couple that's not toxic, or like, I don't know, this couple was just so pure and beautiful, and I love them so much. Like, this series is only 9 episodes long, but felt like so much longer. It had a really big impact on me. And so for Danny, I wrote down, people do, don't they? Mix up love and possession. I don't think that should be possible. They're opposites, really. Love and ownership. So I just really loved the conversation they had on the couch. You just saw how they kind of like were into each other and had the same ideas about love. And I don't know, I think it describes their relationship perfect, because they knew how the other person deserved to be treated, and it was just so well done. And honestly, I'm so obsessed with these actresses. Oh my god. So on the page next to it, I love that picture. It's a little bit dark, but that's just my printer's fault. It's so beautiful. It looks so real. So I wrote down, you said it was a ghost story. It's not. It's a love story. And that's what Flora says to older Jamie at the end. And oh, I was crying. It was just so beautiful. And I added some stickers that reminded me of their first kiss in the greenhouse. I don't know if it was a green couch, but I don't know, it just really reminded me of it. And I added some coffee because of the coffee scene in the greenhouse. And yeah, I'm way too invested if you can tell. So something older Jamie says at the end of the show, and at this point I was crying, like really crying. This was so beautiful, and I messed up by skipping one sentence, and that really annoys me, but it's fine. I can't do anything about it right now. So I'm just going to read it to you, trying not to cry. Okay. But the lady in the lake was different now. You know what? I'm going to read it correctly. But the lady in the lake was different now. The lady in the lake was also Danny. And Danny wouldn't. Danny would never. In fact, no one would ever be taken again. And no one has been taken to this day. I'm still very emotional about this show. It's just perfect. It's perfect. So yeah, that was everything I did today. I hope you liked it. Please let me know if you're as obsessed with the show as I am. I also want to add that I really love Hannah and Owen. I love them. I don't know, they have not gotten a page. That's really bad. I was browsing to see if I could find a picture of them together, and I just couldn't. So if anyone wants to send me a good picture of them, I'll add it to it, because they were amazing. By the way, the actor who plays Miles is amazing too. He deserves a spot. Maybe this journal will slowly turn into a Haunting of Bly Manor journal, but that's fine. It deserves it. It totally deserves it. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more of me, you can also follow me on Instagram. It's mayjournals_. And if you want to support me, you can also follow my shop on Instagram. It's mayjournalshop, and I'd love to see you next time. Bye!